Do you want to add some crazy movement and textures to your mixes? Well, I've got you. Brauer Motion by Waves. This is the plugin we're talking about today. My name is ESPER. This is Radium Records Plugin of the Week. Let's dive into it. So today we're talking about the Brauer Motion. I'll play you this drop that we're going to be working off. Fire. So let's just loop this. It looks a little confusing at first. It looks like a spaceship, which is nice, but it's very simple, very easy to use. So here's how it works. You got two panners, right? Panner number one, panner number two. This link button in the middle, so you can link the rates to both panners. And they each have 4 modes. So a sync mode that you can sync the rate of the pan based off the BPM of your session. Free mode, basically you can select, right, by millisecond how fast you want the rate to be. Input, meaning that you're going to use a signal that's going to trigger the pan. And manual, meaning that you can just affect and adjust it very precisely. So for this first example, I'm just going to start playing it so we can hear how it sounds. I'm just going to start playing it so we can hear how it sounds. I'll solo that layer, and then we'll turn the mix all the way up. So crazy. So basically, you know, as soon as you click on panner 1 or panner 2, you can access their specific options. The dynamic section, I recommend just keeping enough for now. We'll talk about it later. And then you got a drive section, the ratio of the dynamics, and your mixer. Mixer allowing you to adjust levels of panner 1 and panner 2, as well as the mix. So let's take that first pan, let's start playing around with it. We'll go on free mode. So as you can see, you got this letter A and B on the graphs, red circle for panner number 2, and that green line is panner number 1. So you can really play around with all the settings, but basically letter A means starting point, letter B means finishing point, right? So you can see that panner number 2 has A and B at the same time, meaning it's going to do a circle. You can also realize that this circle is staying inside the boundaries of that sphere, but you can make it go outside. And it sounds like... It's so crazy wide. I mean, it's all around you. Once again, I recommend you listen on headphones. Alright, cool. Let's adjust a little bit of the speed. So trippy. So anyway, limitless possibilities. You can literally go crazy with this plugin. Let's just browse through a few presets so you can kind of see like the extent of it. So cool. What I think is really crazy about this plugin is that you can pan field that you got. You know, you can kind of adjust the depth and the width of that pan, which is very unusual for plugins, and that's why this Brauer Motion is a beast in my opinion. So let me show you how I used it in this session. So we'll take it off, we'll unsolo that bass layer, and we'll go to the lead, if we can call that a lead. It's basically just resampled craziness based out of delay. Right, so it's a little crazy. So the lead accelerates over time. Okay, so the way we're using the Brauer Motion on that lead, the panner 1 is based off 1 bar, just doing a normal left-right panning, right? Like this. But then, that's where it gets interesting. The panner number 2 is on input mode. Input mode meaning that because the Brauer Motion is on the audio 27, so it's on the channel with the sound, every time this sound starts playing, it triggers the panning. And as the sound accelerates, because it's a plug that, you know, and that accelerates and decelerates, well, it means that the Brauer Motion is going to pan it differently and pan it more because it's being re-triggered every time. So check this out. Look at the red line. I'll actually take... Here you can show the panners. So I'll take out the panner 1 so we can see exactly what's happening with panner number 2. So it's so crazy. You can see at first it's like da, 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 it's just on the right and it's trying to pass to the left, but it doesn't because sounds are happening too fast. But as it decelerates, you have time, so it's like womp, womp, and it becomes super trippy. I'll play it all together with a drop. I'm gonna play with this offset thing here and we'll start the pattern number 1 in the middle. So it goes like full mid right, full mid left. Oh, that's so cool, it goes completely across. So it goes like full left and then boom right. Like the crazy things you can get with that plugin is because the combination of both panners, and that's what's incredible. And then once again, you can just go back in the mix here and you know, give some adjustments. That's pretty much it. Well, there you have it, the Brauer Motion. Click the link in the description if you want a special code to grab your copy of the Brauer Motion so you can follow along with the video once again. Have fun, put it on everything. I use it on reverbs, ad-libs, vocals, drums, bass, pads, you name it. It's super creative, super unique effect. There are no rules, so go crazy with it. This is ESPER with Radium Records. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.